First marketing evaluation to the first commenter. We're talking about Stoic-hein cat today, which I might be pronouncing that wrong, and that is going to be my first piece of advice here, is to either put here in the title, right here, or somewhere in the description over here, all right, some sort of how to pronounce this name. Because my brain automatically went to Stoic-hein cat, which I don't know why I assumed it was going to be German. So I've looked over a lot of the socials. Here's the first. Let's start with some TikTok feedback. On the first video,
is a post-apocalyptic
it's really
choppy
choppy.
TTRPG in development with the battle system
You've
inspired
gotten
by.
better since this. So go ahead and reshoot this, because this video wasn't bad. Try it again. Let's also take a look at the newer video. The hashtags here, which, by the way, how are you getting more than 5 hashtags? Are you not in America? Is that why? Tell me how. But you have all this for you stuff, which I know is like a thing people do. I can tell you it doesn't help that much. Secondly, you have Pathfinder in here, and that was another question that came up when you're marketing this. Really tell me, is it built for any particular system, or is it your own system? The other things I ran across as I was looking through your profile is you don't have a lot of long-form content. You don't tell a lot of story. You don't give me a lot of stat blocks or names or situations for the art. You don't give me context for the art. And that is something that's very, very important for marketing TTRPGs. Last notes for TikTok are shout out that free beta that you have, because I don't think you're being loud enough about that. And if you have any statistics about that, like, oh, this has 25 downloads or trying to get to 25 downloads, share that, okay? And put your name. This was one more thing. Looking at, this is a great example. You'll sometimes introduce the title through text, through vocal, but you don't do it through text. It's not in any of these images is the title of the thing you're working on, and it's in none of the captions because you're not using captions. So use captions and include visual representation of that title more often. But I'm not just looking at TikTok. I'm looking at your overall marketing. So I went to your Instagram, which you're not really using. So there's one thing you could do. You can use it. But let's also take a look at the link tree. The first thing that struck me was that some of these are broken links. All right, so we can work on that. Go ahead and fix that. The second thing was, let's go ahead to the itch. This background is really, really hard to read. My eyes are trying to read this Poppycock 3, and it is breaking my eyesight. So I would look into that. Second thing is that you have the beta, not the first thing at the top. And if there's any way to move that up, I would go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and take a look at that now. Again, I would like that title to be in this image. It's not anywhere in this image. All right, you do a good job here showcasing some stuff I didn't see on your TikTok at all. With this whole Nin class, the Saw mode, I'm still, though, not seeing what exactly system is this. And I'm still not getting the sense of the story. You have very basic, it's tunnel punk mercs who risk life and limb to pay a massive debt. That is the most story I've gotten thus far in your marketing, but I'd like to know more. So, and as I scroll down, I'm not getting more. And that's the number one thing, that when you're looking at how to kind of uplift your overall marketing effect, I want you to focus on the story so that the art can shine through more aggressively, so that the reason for the art, the understanding of who is this person that I'm looking at. She looks cool. She looks great. This art is vibrant and colorful and interesting, but I don't know who these people are. I need that context. So I want you to work on those things, and then as you're getting all these betas out, as you're growing your social media, I want you to focus on growing your email list. I want you to start building a launch strategy so that you can then plug that email list with, guys, it's here. The beta is updated. The new version is out. That is paid, so on and so forth. I want you to consider crowdfunding platforms like Kickstarter, because I see a lot of people posting a lot of great stuff on itch and it going nowhere because they don't have an audience and they don't have a way to mobilize that audience in a meaningful way. So I would look into that. I hope this was helpful. I look forward to seeing what you do in the future, and I look forward to doing more of these marketing evaluations. To everyone who watched, follow, go find my original video, comment on there if you want a free marketing evaluation, and until then, have a great day.